Hey YouTubers, Team Borders United here, doing a deck profile for my Dragunity and Blue Eyes deck that I built not too long ago. This deck I've been playing at locals just to play test it, and it's actually resulted to be a really fun deck. So I decided to do a deck profile in which I plan on continue to modify a lot of the cards in the main deck and extra deck to make it flow better. But I thought I'd just give out my deck list. Alright, so for starters, we play the triple Phalanx. He basically, while he's in the equip zone of the spell and trap card zone, you can actually special summon once per turn. You can special summon him into the monster field zone, and he's the level 2 tuner. Alright, we got the triple Dragunity Docks. He's your main card for the Dragunities, along with him with Phalanx, because when he's normal summon, you can target a level 3 or lower dragon type Dragunity monster in your graveyard and equip it, and then as he's equipped to him, then you can special summon and then synchro summon. So he's one of the main cards. I played 2 Dragunity Legionnaire. His effect, same thing. When he's normal, equip a Dragunity type monster, and then you can send one equipped Dragunity to the graveyard to destroy a monster on the field. So he's not bad. I played 1 Dragunity Atlas. He's a tuner, but when he's sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, you can destroy 1 card on the field, and it can essentially be a card on your own field if you want. I played 1 Blackwing Sephiroth because if you're playing Dragon's Ravine, you can discard this, essentially search for a Dragunity card, and then you can bounce it back and use Sephiroth as a synchro material. Or if you're actually playing the trap version, where you actually play Icarus Attack, then you can actually use him as a target to destroy monsters from your opponent. So he's good. And then that's for the Dragunities. Then I played triple Blue Eyes. It's a mixture of Dragunities and Blue Eyes. I played the triple White Stone of Ancients, one of the better cards. Played 1 Stone of Legend. As of right now, I play 1 Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon. I would like to play maybe at 2, but honestly at 1's been working just fine. I play 1 Dragon Spirit of the White, just an amazing card, and so far it's really just what I've needed, just a onesie. I played the 1 Sage for consistency, and then to push for OTKs. And then I'll also explain him later on. I played 2 Galaxy Soldier. I only played 2, that's all I had, but honestly 2's fine as long as you don't draw both of them at the same time. I mean, you can draw both of them, but then you don't really get the plus. And you actually do get a lot of pluses with the stones and the Dragunity tuners in the graveyard, because you can right away synchro. And then I played 1 Hand Trap, which is the Maxi. If you go in second, which I probably wouldn't recommend, if you can't, unless you get it more advantage off your opponent. But this basically prevents your opponent from going off. So yeah, that's kind of like, that's all the monsters really in the deck. So far, actually, to be honest, the deck is really consistent. Unfortunately, Ghost Ogre does kill the deck really bad. So for spells, I don't play any traps, so it's going to be pretty much the end of the main deck. So Triple Dragon Ravine, it's the best card. The effect, once per turn, you send 1 card to add a level 4 or lower Dragunity monster from your deck. Or secondary effect, you can send 1 dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. So this is essentially going to be a generic spell card for any card that really plays dragons. Then I played Triple Melody because it's really good and you search for your dragons. Played Triple Trade-In because you discard and keep going through your deck more, which happens a lot. I play triple Card of Consonance. I mean, you essentially have, I believe, 8 tuners. So yeah, so 8 dragon tuners. So essentially you can just discard, draw 2, and you want your tuners in the graveyard. That's essentially how you get your synchro plays right away. Play one soul charge because you mill a lot real quick, and you just special summon to go into your extra deck and essentially create big board plays. Play one return. I have more. I can play more if I really wanted to. I think one's fine because you're not really relying on level 7 or higher as much. You want to rely on the Dragunities as well. Twin Twisters makes this card good is that you can discard your tuners and essentially go into your synchros right away. Play one Terraforming because you want to make sure you get this card. It's one of the better cards, and I mean, using Cards of Consonance, trade ends, you're gonna go through your deck, so more likely you will open it at least one copy per turn. You have the 1-up start to shrink the deck. So that's the spells. No trap cards because it makes the deck slower. And honestly, it's really fun deck. I would highly recommend it for everyone. I don't think it's really that expensive. I mean, with the exception of the phalanxes, in my opinion. I think that's the most expensive part out of this deck, because even the extra decks isn't too bad. Alright, so for my synchros, I played the Ally Just Taster, level 5. You use Legionnaire, Phalanx, Equip, Special Summon, you synchro into 5, and he's Catastrophe. Doesn't target and can destroy anything pretty much with him as long as it's not dark. Here's one of your big monsters. It's Varajana. His effects: Synchro Summon. You can equip one dragon type Dragunity monster from a graveyard. His secondary effects: you can send one equip to the graveyard to double his attack. So he's a 19 beater. So essentially could be a 38. But I played Dragunity Atlas, one of the level 2 tuners, and his effect is when he goes to the graveyard as equip, he can destroy one card on the field. So if you synchro, equip, use his effect, send, boosts his attack to 38, but then Atlas will also have to resolve in which you can destroy a card on the field, which you can destroy any card, it doesn't have to be your opponent's. So he's your main one, but the biggest, most common play would be Phalanx because you equip it, use the effect to special summon it into the field, and then you synchro for an 8. So he's your main one. Really, I love this card. This card's what makes the deck. You play one Gaia Dirk. Once per turn, you can discard, or I'm sorry, you can add one level 4 or lower dragon type or winged beast, and then discard one dragon type or winged beast. So essentially, you could get Sephiroth, discard if you have the field, special summon, or you could discard like one of the tuners, either way. Or if you have Cards of Consonance and you need to do switch, if you have a winged beast in your hand, you discard, use Cards of Consonance. So it's very hard to have dead cards in your hand. One Coral Dragon is just very easy target to make. And then probably my favorite card for the deck, Sign Frame Lord Omega, because you can easily make him with Baradana into your Link Summon, and then use his effect to benefit from your opponents. He goes off the field, and essentially you can eventually make more than one really easy. So just amazing card. I played the Crystal Wing, very easy to make. You make Baradana, Phalanx, special summon, and you got your synchro and then your tuner, and that's it to make him. Play one Scrap Dragon because it's a level 8, really easy to make. And then I play one Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon because you have tuners and Blue Eyes and easy. I mean, why not? Limits your opponent into summoning and can negate Graveyard's effects and eventually go into light monsters. So got this one, Silver Dragon, it's really good with the Spirit as well. And then for final 2 cards, you got Cyber Dragon Nova, and then your Infinity to overlay for the for your Galaxy Soldiers. So I mean, very easy first turn play. If you really wanted to, you can make an Omega and then make an Infinity, and I mean you have more of an established board, and so you want to make big boards with this deck, and I think it's very easy to. But anyways, that's my deck profile. I'm going to continue to work on this deck. I don't have I guess the side deck would really just depend on everyone's preference and the amount of decks that are being played at each locals or regionals or any place that that you may play. But I personally feel that this is a fun deck. It can be competitive, push for like OTKs and really established boards, and it's just a really good deck. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick deck profile, and I will continue to make more deck profiles in different videos instead of duels in the future. And please stick around, like the video, and comment. Thank you.